All right, Cancer, here we go. Little cure for Cancer here. This is general reading. If you're new here, it may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. This is where we keep track of the most powerful soulmate connection in the soulmate universe. Cancers. Lots of Cancers are suffering out there with their person, waiting on this person. Waiting. Well, we saw in the July, this is timeless, by the way, so whenever you find it, because this is going to be affecting Cancers in 2030, 2032, 2026, you name it. They'll just be the next wave, that's all. My pre-shuffle, before I hit the record button, I ask why I'm here. I got the Five of Swords. This person wants a victory with you, but I have a feeling the energy off this card tells me it's going to be a confusing conversation you're going to have with this person. We saw in my July reading, I'm going to do this reading a little different than I do the Cure for Cancers usually. All right. Normally I ask the universe in a Cure for Cancer reading, how is Cancer's person thinking and feeling about them right now? I'm going to ask what actions is this person going to take towards Cancer. We're going to pull the reading on that. And that's what the universe knew that when I sat down. It gave me this Five of Swords. This tells me, a Five of Swords is a card of false victory. It's a card of someone, and we saw this in an all signs reading I did in my July wrap-up video. Person in the extended video, we saw that the person's coming in. But they're coming in, they've convinced themselves that they're coming in just to make themselves feel better because they feel bad about how they treated you in the past. But in reality, underneath that are Queen of Cups level layers of love that are just off the charts. Okay, so keep that in mind, because your person is probably coming in here this July. These July readings, if you haven't watched your July Cancer reading, you need to watch that, because one of the things I want to talk about, and the reason I'm doing the reading this way, what actions is this person going to take toward Cancer? And I'm going to shuffle right now. That's my question. You only need to ask it once to the universe. All right. The reason I say this, and I'm doing this way, this Cure for Cancer, is because of that July reading. We had that Eight of Cups walking away. Their perception is that you're walking away, or that it's almost over. There's like this now or never moment. And then when we clarified, we had that Knight of Swords chasing after that Eight of Cups. That's that urgency I told you about that was in the energy. Your person, I'll tell you. So we're going to see what actions they're going to take towards you here in Cure for Cancer. That's what we are. Before the cut, the Ten of Wands, a little bit of burden on this person. You're on their mind. They're worried. Your person is worried. They're worried. They waited too long. After the cut is the Five of Cups. Sad horse. There's a lot of regret for what they did, or how they treated you, or not choosing you, or something like that. So I'm going to give the deck a final shuffle. I'm just going to say, a few people have said, in email, probably about a dozen people so far, both email and Twitter and all that I'm the Bob Ross of tarot. And that's kind of a coincidence, because when I started this channel, my friend, good friend of mine, her name's Puff. She's an artist in Venice, California. And she said to me, people going to think you're Bob Ross when they hear you. And the reason for that, I suppose, is we have the same accent, me and Bob. We're both from Florida. I'm from the Panhandle. What I have is a Panhandle accent. It's a mix of Georgia, Alabama, a little Louisiana, a little pinch of Texas on certain words. It's a little mix, but I pretty much have the same accent as Bob. It's very similar. So on that, and we're very similar people. We both like the animals. So on that note, I'm going to say for this reading, I'm going to do my best Bob Ross for you. As I do the final shuffle, these things really want me to shuffle. I hope we have some happy little pages, some happy little cups. I hope we have a happy little sun as well. And I'm going to end this shuffle the way Bob always ended his paintings. Well, it looks like we about have a finished painting right here. And look who came back. All the way around after all that shuffling from the pre-shuffle, the Ten of Wands. You are a huge burden of thought on this person. You are weighing heavy on their mind. Nothing happy little rock about that, huh? Happy little cloud right there. And right here, just underneath it is the Justice card. Justice in your reading usually rules in your favor. In this case here, when I pair this with the Ten of Wands and that Five of Swords that I got in my pre-shuffle, I see someone that knows that balance needs to come to this. I see someone, you were a mirror for this person. They looked in the mirror. They are really, what's weighing heavy on their mind is how they treated you in the past. The universe is saying you got justice coming here. I believe from my July reading that your person's coming in. I do. And this cure for cancer is the same time frame. From now, June 26th, 27th, out through the end of June, right up through July, right up through Lionsgate, 8/8, August 8th. Let's see what actions they're going to take towards you. Let's see what we got here. I'm feeling like it's going to be, there's some confusion in the energy, but I don't want to, there's that, look at that, the devil. There's that devil. Goat with its feet on fire. Yeah. The Hermit. Knight of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. This is reversed energy. I'm going to reverse the card because someone wrote in, they said, I know you don't read reversals and you read the energy if it's reversed, and I've been forgetting. They asked me to reverse the card so they could see it. That's reversed energy. That's the Two of Swords reversed. This is communication. This is unblocked communication. The moon has moved out of the way. The sun is shining. It's unblocked. Something was blocking this from coming in. I think it was someone. I think it was a devil that's now no longer in the picture. Or your person just don't give a shit, one way or another. It could go either way. Could go either way. Now that's the bookends. In the middle, we got the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles. Your person is, again, we've got burden right here. Heavy on their mind. And what's heavy on their mind? How slow they went. How much time has passed. They're very worried. This person, these cards, the energy here, I'm just going to tell you, is, I'm going to try and put it in the sense of a scenario for you, what I'm feeling here. How do I phrase this? It's like when someone says, I meant to call you, right? It's like you don't run, let's say you don't see someone for a long time and you run into them at the, I don't know, at a fair or something or whatever, someplace. And they had sent you an email 6-7 months ago, but you didn't respond. You thought about responding, but you just didn't do it. You know, you're just like, you kept forgetting, and you kept forgetting, and you kept forgetting. And then 7 months went by, and then you run into them. That's this feeling. That's the sinking feeling I would get the minute I saw that person, and I thought, oh shit, I never did get back to them. I remember they sent that email 7 months ago, back in December or something, right? This is the kind of feeling here. They're worried about how much this person thought about reaching out to you a number of times, opening up. And if it's not reaching out, if you've been in contact with your person, I'll rephrase and say they thought about opening up to you a lot of times. But they couldn't. This devil energy, whatever this is, was blocking. It is no longer blocking. The Two of Swords is reversed. That's reversed energy. It is no longer blocking. But whatever, I'm going to pull on this, don't worry. You know I love, if you come here long enough, you know I love pulling on that devil. I tell you what, I get called the devil enough in emails. So from people freak out by my readings. They're like, how could you possibly know that? You must be the devil. I'm not the damn devil. But I tell you what, for those of you that write in and say that, I know the devil. I've seen the devil. I've seen the devil energy. I'll tell you one thing, careful about writing into me with that kind of shit. The devil's a hell of a lot nicer than I am. Devil has to be nice. The devil is like sociopaths, right? Devil energy. Sociopaths are very good at making people like them and trust them because their crimes are crimes of opportunity. And if people don't trust you, you don't have opportunity. The devil's very nice. Devils are people who smile at you. I'll smile at you. I come here neutral and I pull some readings. People like me because they think I'm funny. I'm kind of funny, I don't know. Anyway, this person's worried right here that too much time has passed, that they sat on their hands, but I think they're just going to do it. I feel the energy, and we saw it in the July reading. It's just going to be, I'm just going to do it. It's going to be a spur of the moment decision. But whatever this devil is no longer there, and don't you worry. I'm pulling a row of clarifiers right now, but I'm going to pull a couple extras after that on this devil, okay? Don't you worry. I got you guys. I got you. I'm an angel, not a devil. The devil's very nice. You be careful. Someone too nice to you, you start questioning that. Start watching their actions. Don't worry about the words. Let people show you who they are, not tell you. People lie. Ask any doctor, judge, lawyer, policeman. People lie. It's their actions that matter. That's how you spot the devil. And I think that's how your person spotted their devil. I think that's how they spotted it. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe this isn't a third party or something that was blocking it, but I do feel like somebody was in your person's ear at the very least, telling them not to go near you. Somebody blocked this connection. Something, someone, some whatever. Devil energy. Something blocked it. It could have been a spouse. Okay, it's going to vary. You're all dealing with a different person. You're all living different timelines. It ain't like in the beginning where I got 6 viewers. You know, it's right here. Could have been a spouse who was jealous and doesn't like your person to have friends cuter than them. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It could have been a friend, a jealous friend of the same sex who's like, oh, they got a soul connection. I want to, you know. Everybody's got agendas. Okay, some friends have agendas. A jealous friend has an agenda, even if it's under the guise of protecting your person. It's still an agenda. You should be neutral to your friends. You should encourage your friends to do things that are different and new. Help them grow. Could have also been a friend of the opposite sex. I'm picking that up for somebody. For somebody out there, and I bet it's about a 500 or 1,000 somebodies out there. This was a friend, or someone your person thought was a friend of the opposite sex, or if it's the same sex thing, someone into them. But they didn't say. I picked that up in your July reading too. That's why I told you that story about the now or never moment and friends that have a thing for you. And it's a dangerous moment in psychology when they get their chance. You got to be careful. You got to know how people feel about you before you travel with them or do stuff, too much alcohol, and they act out of character. I'm getting something here. Something got in the way. It could have also been an addiction on your person's side. Maybe they drink too much. I don't know. Anyway, I think I got my clarifiers. I got my clarifiers. I checked the bottom of the deck to see if I got the right shuffle. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. I don't mean to preach and to stay on this for a long time. Some of you are impatient. You fast forward. Well, fuck you. Go ahead. But this is serious. This devil energy is serious shit. This don't come up unless something's wrong. And it's not good. It's toxic. And it blocked your connection. I would think you want to know about it, so I tell you. If you don't, you got yourself a fast forward button. Fast forward till I start pulling the next row. That's fine. I won't take offense because I won't know. Five of Pentacles. Something blocked this connection. It's everything I just said. I read the damn energy first, then I throw the cards. I'm telling you. Five of Pentacles. This devil forced this connection out into the cold. Forced your person out in the cold. Forced your person to put themselves out in the cold. We're going to pull a few on that, but not right now. I shuffled for the row. Why is the Hermit here? I do not like this energy. Two of Cups. Why are you heavy on their mind? Because they feel this soul connection. This person, whether they use the word soulmate or not, that if that's in their vernacular, this is a deep soul connection you have with this person. Probably twin flame because of the pain in the ass journey that we're all on here. I'm making the people that sell items on TV at 3 a.m. filthy rich. I'll tell you that. Right here. Two of Cups. What they're thinking about, what's heavy on their mind, is you and this connection. Your person needs to wake up and realize how important their connection is with you. I think they have to a point. But I still feel some bleed over from this toxic energy. But we are still in late June. So your July reading is primarily focused on July. While I'm not a Time Lord, I am pretty good at explaining to the universe time when I put it out there what I want. Knight of Pentacles, why is it here? Look who came back from after the cut. Five of Cups. It's the sad horse. It's regret for not doing anything, for sitting on their hands. You get verification of everything I just said in my diatribe up here before I pulled these. It's all right here. The cards are here for you to see that I know what I'm talking about. And then you feel better. That's why I read the energy first, because it has more impact when I pull the cards. Oh my God, everything that guy said was right. Oh my God, you're like the people in my life, I swear to God. They come back to me, they don't take my advice. It's my karma. I give people brilliant advice. I read the energy of their situation. I send them off with brilliant advice. They don't follow my advice. They come back and tell me, I shit you not, oh my God, you were right. But I didn't do it, so what do I do now? And then they want more advice to fix the shit that broke because they didn't follow the advice I gave them in the first place. I know what I'm talking about. I might only be 45 years old, but I've got a very old soul. This person is very sad, and you are heavy on their mind because they didn't do anything, because they let whatever this was put them out in the cold and block communication with you. Now it's unblocked. I think this shit is gone, but there is still some energy bleeding. See the color match here? Look, color match background, color match background, color match background, color match background, color. All this shit is tied. What I'm trying to say right here, this is all tied. These two are tied. Now they're thinking about how they're going to reach out to you. See, you don't have to read energy, be a freak like me and pull it from the damn universe. You can read, if you could see color, you can read your cards by color. You know what cards will tie together. These two tie together. This one also ties a little to this because there's some sadness in their thinking, but look at the background. Same background here. These tie. They are thinking about how to reach out to you. Why is that Two of Swords reversed here? Boom. Queen of Wands. That tells me they are going to reach out to you, but there's going to be some pretense to it. This person is still going to come in wearing a mask. This is unblocked communication. The Queen of Wands wears a mask. The Queen of Wands is pretense personified. It's the smiling at your neighbor at the grocery store when you run into them and telling them how great things are going, even though just 10 minutes earlier you were crying in your car and cleaning yourself up to go in the store. Pretense. Oh, I'm wonderful. Oh my God, everything is great. Oh, it's terrific. And you got tear tissues all lining your passenger seat out there where you were sitting in the parking lot crying your eyes out. Not 5 minutes earlier. That right here. They're going to come in, they're going to talk to you, but they're very nervous about saying too much. Your person, what is it with this person and saying too much? I think they're embarrassed about whatever this is. I think part of this, I'm picking up some embarrassment here. And I also think your person has some issues of their own, some baggage to deal with. Let's pull a few more on this devil. Tell me about this devil. Tell me more about this devil. Give me a little, I'm going to do a little triad spread. I think it'll fit on camera. Give me 3 cards on this devil. Ten of Pentacles. Strength. And the asshole. Knight of Wands. King of Wands. Sorry. Whatever. King of Wands. I got hung up on the word asshole. It was more about this devil. For most of you, it was a long-term commitment of some kind, okay, that your person tried to make work. Why is Strength here? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? The King of Wands. The King of Wands is a player card personified. The King of Wands also wears a mask like the Queen of Wands. The King of Wands is selfish. It is basically the Burger King, although I can't call it that because it's not the Emperor, which is the Burger King here in my readings, but it is, in essence, that the Burger King, the Emperor, is all 4 kings rolled into one, okay, the Emperor card. It is the card of divine masculine. This element, one of the kings, the King of Wands, is the Burger King part of the 4 kings. This is the Burger King element right here. It is someone who was controlling your person. Someone, a Mr. Know-It-All, Mr. or Mrs. Know-It-All. Someone who, the fart smell in the fun house. You know, just controlling, jealous, whatever. Whatever it is, whether it's a spouse or a friend or whatever, it blocked this connection. Now, let me pull a couple more. See, I told you I was doing this one differently. All right. We're going to get a final outcome for a second, but I want to harp on this here. Tell me about how they blocked the connection. High Priestess. You son of a bitch. And the 8 of Pentacles. One word, and I've used it before. It's a BC poet, a poet from the BC era. His name is Ovid, O-V-I-D. He is referred to often as the emotional abuse poet. You can Google him and read some of his poems. I don't really care. But this devil, well, I'll just phrase it this way. They fucked with your person's head. The High Priestess right there. And the 8 of Pentacles, and they did it intentionally. They did it intentionally. This person held some sort of sword of Damocles over your person. Something. Now, it doesn't have to be a person. Something screwed with your person's head. It could have been expectations, family expectations. Oh, mommy wouldn't like Cancer, so I'm not going to go for Cancer. You know, I could never do that. It could have been internal within your person. But if there was a marriage, I see it as something long-term with this 10 of Pentacles under here. That person was a head case. They Ovid. Emotional abuse. Emotional abuse takes many different forms. We see it in psychology all the time. It takes many different forms. Subtle manipulation. This person, I think, undermines your person's confidence. That's why they're the Queen of Wands. With the Queen of Wands here, someone who puts out a pretense generally has a low self-worth. I think your person has a low self-worth. And I think it's because someone was fucking with their head, or something was messing with their head. One or the other, it was intentional. The 8 of Pentacles off of this, based on the question I asked and the energy that's here, what the universe is trying to tell me is it was intentional on their part. They probably felt the connection too. This person, if it was a person, they probably know that you have a stronger connection with the person, and that worried them. So, you know, they undermine your person's confidence. And they do that all the time. It's the way narcissists do things. It's a narcissist. This is a narcissist right here. The King of Wands. The way they do things is they make you feel bad. They do little digs. You know, they can't just say you look nice in that dress. They got to say, you look nice in that dress, even though it makes your legs look chubby. You know, there's always got to be, it's called a backhanded compliment. And they do it. They keep giving backhanded compliments and slowly undermining your confidence. So you're walking around all night with them at the party thinking, I have chubby legs. That's all you're thinking. Yet they feel good about themselves because they said, you look nice in the dress. So that's all they focus on. The other thing is subconscious for them. They don't even think of it. It's just because they're just an asshole. They don't really think that they probably hurt you by telling you your legs look chubby in it. You know, it's that kind of thing. It's slowly undermining the confidence. And if your person's a guy, well, what the hell's he doing in a dress? You really want this guy? See, it might be Scottish. Okay, fine. If he's Scottish, that's fine. They can wear dresses. It's all right. But you know, I'm just giving you an example of emotional abuse. I tell you, go read some Ovid poems. this is Ovid right here. It's what it is. And again, it doesn't have to be a person. All right, I'm going to switch decks, and I'm going to pull a final outcome here because I see your person's coming. So this was side information for you because something blocked it. And I had to know what's blocking it here. Okay, and I have to know because I got to pull energy updates for you in the next couple of days going into our week. I got to know what's going on. That's what these Cure for Cancers are for. And I saw the energy was blocked, but it isn't. It's reversed. The devil is gone. I mean, I can pull one more card here. Where's the devil at? I'm gonna pull it from the same deck because it's dialed in the energy. Where's the devil at now? Still around? I might as well finish the job, right? You're all sitting out there going, Steve, you didn't finish. I know. Where's that devil at, universe? Still here? Gone? What is it? Gone. Like I told you, 8 of Cups. And crossing that is justice. So if it was marriage, it's divorce. It's happening. Told you. Told you. And that's been coming up in the readings. That came up in the July reading. That's been coming up occasionally in the all-sign third-party readings. Done, dead, and gone. You heard what I asked the universe. I did it right on microphone there. Where's that devil at? Gone. 8 of Cups. Gone, gone. And I said justice. And I suspect, because justice came up again in your reading, that always rules in your favor when it does. That this goes in your favor. This is why they can come in now. It's why communication is no longer blocked. Because the devil is gone. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. But they are wearing a mask because this devil has, and I see it here, this is Ovid. This devil has emotionally abused your person. That's a beautiful dress, sweetie. It's too bad your legs look fat in it. Makes your legs look a little, actually they'd probably be a little slicker than that. They'd say something like, that's a beautiful dress, sweetie. Your legs look a little fat in it, but it's nice. Let's go, we gotta go, come on. You know, that kind of thing. Just an asshole. Your legs look a little fat in it. Prick. There you go. It's not a nice thing to say, even if they do. That's nothing but bad karma come from that. This devil energy, whoever or whatever it was, is a very negative energy. One of the most vapid energies I've read. It's part of the reason I've been fascinated with this connection, is this devil energy that keeps showing up. It's vapid. If you don't know what vapid means, look it up. It's like the worst thing. It's void of any substance. It's just this. If this is a person they were married to, their soul's been dead for decades. Probably an entitled fuckwit, you know. Definitely a narcissist or borderline. All right. Now I'm pulling the little mini light seers. I'm going to see how this person's coming in. What can Cancer expect here from their person? All right. Coming in from out of the cold. Coming in from out of the cold. Oh, and we got Mr. Glitter-haired Trans Am. Now this is a different energy. This is about your person. They're coming in from out of the cold, but they're bringing, I told you I saw some bleed over. They're bringing a little bit of this glitter-haired Trans Am driving prick with them. Right? Gemma did a reading today. A little love reading she did over on her site. She got this card too. She's fascinated by the glitter in the hair. She loves the hair over at Gemstone Tarot. I don't have. I can tell her why. She couldn't seem to figure out why until I saw she's got glitter on the damn nail polish. So you probably just like glitter. How about that? There you go. But this guy's a prick. This energy right here, I'm not tempted at all. But I imagine people would be. But that's not why it's here. I asked what you can expect from this person when they come in. I pulled on this Queen of Wands right here. 5 of Pentacles reversed. They're coming in from out of the cold, which tells us again the devil is gone, communications unblocked. But they are bringing a pinch of that energy. This devil, whatever it is, your person's got very low self-worth. Very low self-worth. And they're still tied to it a little bit. Right here, I see it with the little strings that bind. Okay? So keep that in mind. We'll see what else. What else? 4 of Swords. Give me one more. And the Ace of Wands. There is a passionate new beginning. There is a new beginning coming here. And bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups. They're trying to figure out ways to do it. They are. They're working out, and they're also very worried that someone else might have already snatched you up. You know, again, you're very heavy on their mind. A lot of burdens. They have worked on this. This 4 of Swords tell me they have worked on the devil. The bookends here are the 5 of Pentacles reversed. They can now come in from out of the cold. The devil's no longer blocking. And Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. But in the middle, as the crossing energy, technically speaking, we've got the devil and the 4 of Swords. They've done a little bit of work on this. Not all, though. I think this person's it's going to be very confusing to you when this person shows up. Because they've got, imagine this, and again I've got the 7 of Cups at the bottom. That's a card of confusion. And underneath that card of confusion is the 8 of Swords. Okay? So that's what I've got at the bottom of the deck right here. The 8 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So 2 cards of confusion, trying to find ways to come in, and also just very confusing when this person comes in general. And you're both confused here. I got a mirror image of 2 people. The reason I say that is there's a lot of passion and love. This 2 of Cups tells me that. There's a lot of passion and love that they have for you. But I think there's a little bit of this devil energy, which I found, again, I said there was bleed over onto the 2 of Cups. That little bit of bleed over is the little bit of low self-worth that's left over from whatever the hell Ovid over here did. Okay, whatever it was, whether it was family expectations or a marriage or whatever, or a dog that kept biting them, whatever it is, that your person has a very low self-worth. They may portray themselves as super confident. This card would indicate that off of the 5 of Pentacles reversed. They're coming in from out of, let's do some card reading here. They're coming in from out of the cold, super confident. Confident enough to take their shirt off at a party, whether they're male or female. And that says a lot. Confident enough to take the shirt off at a party, say, hey, reach your hand out, come on out to my Trans Am. I got some weed. Come on out. Yeah, they don't care. They just want to get you out to the Trans Am. On the outside. On the inside, your person's a freaking mess. Okay? They're not. They're not confident. They are. It's coming across right here. 4 of Swords, they've done a little bit of work on it. Ace of Wands. They're coming for a passionate new beginning. I honestly, right here, card of confusion, 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I think you're going to be confused when they show up. I do. But they are showing up. I got the 8 of Wands at the top of the deck. 8 of Wands, they are going to communicate, but again, these 2 cards together, and I got a color match here. I've got coloring and all the, again, you can read energy. Like I told you before, just read color. The oranges and the reds, the oranges and the reds. They're coming, but it's going to be confusing. You're not going to know which end is up or whether or not... this person's coming all discombobulated is what I'm saying. It's very similar to what I got in the July reading, in the sense of, in the July reading, it was the 8 of Cups and this of the girl walking away and this Knight of Swords chasing after the girl. Okay, so that's them chasing after you, male or female. It doesn't matter. They don't know why they're coming. They're just coming. They just feel like they have to do it now. It's now or never. And it's likely because logic would dictate, not energy, but it's likely because they've just lost this devil. This devil is gone. Whatever it is, they don't want to lose everything because they know there's a strong connection here and they don't want to lose that. So that's likely what's fueling the now or never moment. More so than you walking away and you actually being gone. It, again, like I said in the July reading, it's just their perception that you're gone. Their perception, what this reading is telling us is their perception that you're gone is mostly coming from the fact that they've suffered a loss on their side. And when we suffer a loss, I mean, like if a relative dies or a parent dies or something like that, or even a pet dies, we tend to cling to something else. All of a sudden, a friend who wasn't ever really that great of a friend, you're happy to hang out with them all day because you've suffered a loss and you need to fill that void. So this person's coming in to fill a void more than anything else. So that's why it's going to be confusing to you. You're going to be like, what the hell are you doing here? You haven't really said anything. You haven't told me all the feelings you have. You've just come in to talk about the weather. When in reality, they feel this connection. They just don't want to risk it by being too open. They're afraid to be open. So they put on a mask. The Queen of Wands. Pretense. Crying in the car, smiling in the store. It's pretense. It's all fake. Underneath that mask, and it's a thin motherfucker, it really is. It's a thin mask. Underneath it, I can tell you that, energetically speaking, it is thin. All right? You'd know who it was. Like if they were a superhero and they were wearing this mask, you'd be like, isn't that you, Bob? You know, you'd be really, it's that freaking thin. It's that freaking thin. All right, so underneath it is a huge amount of passion because this is the Queen of Wands and it's gigantic passion. So that's our cure for Cancer here. And that's all I got to say. We use this again to learn about this connection so that I can read it better and you get better information. This is sort of a go-between. I am, in the next couple of days, I've got an energy update for you. Probably going to blow your mind because these energies are changing fast. I'm catching this energy right here at the tail end of it. So what I'm saying is the shit is on. There's a chance a lot of you will hear from your person this week. If you watch my weekly reading from the 27th to the 3rd, when I say the July reading and there's an urgency of a now or never, it could be for some of you as soon as July 2nd, July 1st, June 30th, that kind of thing. It could be. But be prepared to be thoroughly confused when they show up. But know that it's just a mask. Anyway, stay tuned for the energy updates. As always, I'm your energy weatherman. You know that. Watch the weekly reading that's up and definitely check out your July reading. And I can tell you Cancers right now that July summary, you're all over that shit. So definitely check that reading if you haven't checked it out yet. And for those of you that have written in and think, I don't even think my person's thinking about me. Oh my God. No, they are. Your person's thinking about you. That much I can tell you. I can't say that they won't use their questionable free will against themselves and not communicate. A couple of them will, because they're just, ovided to death here and have no real courage to do anything. But I promise you, they're thinking about you. You are heavy on their mind. All right? That's your cure for Cancer. All right, I hope this reading was helpful to you. If you like this reading, like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, any plugs you give me. And hey, we're following this stuff. I'll keep my eye on it for you. Don't you worry. Stay tuned, Cancer, and good luck.